All right, we'll just press that recording button now. Let me just do the introduction one more time. I have Key with me on the top right corner, top left corner of your screen. Key from South Korea, and I have Christine with me on bottom left corner of the screen, and top bottom right corner is Lee from Vietnam, and I am here in Sydney. Sydney time right now is 10 p.m. of sort, and then South Korea is 8 p.m. and Vietnam is 6 p.m. Thank you everyone for joining. The timing will never be right, so let's do it. Any time would be equally bad, I think. I'm a bit nervous as well coming to today's session. It's really like a bad in a way. Like I thought, like, oh, I need to watch movies. I need to do some homework to prepare for the session.
Yeah.
Even though I'm just gonna tell one of you, don't take yourself too seriously. We're just gonna do practice and have fun. And it's going to be unique because I want the perspective from everyone of you here. I don't want new perspective that I can find from YouTube, for example, right? Just don't worry about it. Whatever is you, I'm going to be more than happy to listen to what you have to say. All right, who want to kickstart it? Lee, do you have any questions about the movie?
Yeah, actually, first of all, I would like to say that it's my honor to be here on the show. I always want to be on one of your shows. So it's my honor. Thank you for having me here. And second of all, nice to meet Kristen and Key, because I'm a big fan. Just want to say that Parasite is always a special experience for me, and I would like to hear your opinion about the social reality of South Korean, as you kind of have a solid background in South Korean, because you are from South Korea and you are an expert like in the film industry, right, Ki? So yeah, I could be more than happy to hear your opinion about one of my favorite movies, The Parasite.
Yeah, Lee. Yeah, it's an interesting question. Actually, I'm not an expert in the movie industry. But I'm in the advertisement industry, so I can say just basic things. I mean, the success of Parasite can bring the more attention from the Western society about the Korea and also the other Asian countries' contents. I mean, it is not only about movie industry, but also K-drama, every K contents about K food or what else? K music. There's a lot of K-pop, and every K waves could be much more popular to them. So I think the industry-wise, the Korean can have much more opportunities from this successful movie Parasite. I think. Yes, everybody knows this information, but I think this is a very good opportunity for Korea. Right, Christine?
Congratulations.
Is it true?
Yes, as a Korean, I'm so proud of that Bong Joon-ho, the director. Yeah, but all of you know that the theme of the movie is the main cause of they bring the big applause or they get big awards from lots of internationally. But the reason why these people are really crazy about this movie is definitely despite describing the local and unique situation in Korea, but also at the same time, they depict the economic disparity and between the rich and poor things, and so many people can relate to it and feel sympathy with it.
All right. So what I want to maybe just I want to understand a little bit of the when the movie first come out. I want to see your personal experience of like what made you decide like the first time you come across this movie in what form, and what made you decide to watch the movie, and where did you watch it? Let's start with Lee maybe.
Yeah, you know, that's something I want to share that in Vietnam, it really, you know, hit the record. It, you know, the profit of the Korean movies here in Vietnam. And I actually bought the ticket twice last year because it's quite a premiere pretty early in June last year, 2019.
Right.
And because of its success, so they decided to bring it back to the cinema in from tomorrow, February 17, I guess.
Great,
So
great.
I'm gonna buy ticket one more time to experience the movie.
The third
Great,
time.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
For me, it's not a one-time watching movies. For me, it's too interesting to to just watch it one time. So I'm gonna rewatch it to really understand the hidden meanings beside each sequence, I guess.
Did you
The Parasite?
Go ahead, Key.
Yeah, I have a question to Lee. Is this movie Parasite is the first one you want to see again, or you usually wanna see the movies you want to see again?
You know, I'm started to be very selective when it comes to my favorite movies because I don't have a lot of time. But for incredible movies like Parasite, I would like to watch it again and over and over again to really have a full comprehension of the meaning and the deeper meaning. I mean,
Okay.
so yeah, for me.
Okay, it's great.
Do you are you a big fan of the director, or like what make you want to watch it for the first time? Like the first time you saw like that movie coming out, I really need to watch this movie. Like what happened there?
I didn't know a thing about Bong Joon-ho at the first time. At first,
Okay.
But I kind of have had a curiosity about the story, so I asked my friends, if you want to join me, come with me to the cinema. But it turns out, more than I expected. I really enjoy it. Like I always have, I'm a big fan of some genre like Us and Get Out. Is also, some of my favorite movies. So I guess Parasite is with my loyalty. So I just want to really enjoy the story.
So you follow maybe some kind of movies magazine or something, or how do you know is that Parasite would be related or in the same genre as Us, for example?
I just saw a little some trailer, some some a review about
okay.
Preview.
Yeah, but I didn't have any image in my mind about how the story is or who is the director. I didn't have any basic information about the movie.
Right.
But it turns out, more interesting than I even expected. So that is the very good experience for me.
So you make the decision before you go to the cinema, because that if you are with me, sometimes this is what happens. Sometimes like you have time, and you're like, okay, let's pick a movie from 4, and then you're like, oh, that one, okay, that one, no.
We have no choice.
Yeah, in that case, like when you made the decision, is it like, oh, I know next week I'm just gonna go for this movie? That's which one of
other romantic movies back then at the same time, but I'm not really a big fan of love stories or some cheesy love romantic stories. So I guess I kind of came up with the idea of just enjoy some maybe good review movies like that.
Right. Okay, thank you so much. And we're gonna go slowly, and hopefully you're not getting too tired today. Especially, I mean, I think I'm the only one that needs to be concerned with that because it's 10 p.m. here. I should be able to have a long conversation with you, and I like it to take it a bit more slowly. Let's try Christine. What about your case? Like, am I right that you are not like, okay, what happened? Tell us a bit more when you come to see the movie, the circumstance that lead you to pick this movie to watch.
Actually, I didn't watch this movie at the theater. I watched it with my family with my home theater. And the first reason that I don't want to see this movie at the first time it released is because, you know, I know the director Bong is really famous and good directing, but thinking about the genre movie, it's something like they covered some of the difficult and dark topics, so themes they already handled it. So I don't want to feel those depression or dark feelings because of that. So I just feel like I don't want to say it at the first time, but a lot of my friends around me told me and recommend me, so why just watch that movie? It's not like just what you expect. Then and they don't and they also did not give me any spoiler of them. So I watched it with my family, and they told me, yeah, it's okay with watching with your family. It's okay also. So yeah, I watched it, and I love their acting. I love their acting too, and how the story goes is really interesting, because at the first of just one and a half minutes feels like a black comedy, but in the but at the middle of that it turned to the thriller and a horror. And the last thing is a horror, and the romance things are mixed with it in the middle of the time to time. So, you know, the tutor and the child has some relationship, or the part and the wife has a little sexy things are you know. So yeah, I really enjoyed it, but at the last thing is absolutely the scene stealer, I could say. It was really shocking. I would never expect that so many people are died at the same time. But thinking about that situation, or thinking about I put my foot in Kitek's shoes. Yeah, he was so depressed about how he treated him. But he treated him very little. You know, the boss belittled by he freezing and hold his nose by the smell he gave him to, and yeah, he doesn't stand up with it, and he just killed it. Yeah, so I could really understand.
You understand the guy. You say you understand the guy, really? Okay.
And so it could be controversial, but somewhat I could understand him. If someone who disguised or belittled me, then maybe feel upset, I think.
Right. We'll come back to you, and I'll get some opinion of you in terms of your thought about the movie. Let's go to key circumstances. I just want to see the surrounding of nowadays when you pick the movie and the occasion you watch it, and what happens to you, Key, about this movie. How do you pick the movie? Or
actually, I mentioned this movie in my product introduction video, and also I quoted some lines. It's Kitek's quote, like the no plane is the perfect plan. Because we don't have to be the I don't remember exactly, but that quote is very memorable.
He was
Actually, definitely I love this movie because like Lee said, the plot is very unique, and also the actor and actresses' performance are perfect, and the music are very the fit with this story, and also the art and the lighting is everything is perfect. I mean, when I see a movie, I mean the basically I concentrate on plot, but also I just watch what are the color tones and the location and the art. I mean, mise-en-scène, about the set, and also the music. So the everything's are very good, well organized for the unique plot. So I'd like to recommend you guys, if you want to see more or twice or third time, so you just focus on the music and also the art department and the other things. I mean, the plot is not so complicated one, so you can everything about the plot. But you can, if you get more attention to music or the art, you can find another thing. So I highly recommend you guys to think about that. Yeah.
when it first came out, did you follow the development of this movie when it get made and when it first released? Did you have in your mind that you really want to get to see this movie on the on the premiere when it's come on the screen? Was that when you go to see the movie? Did you see it in cinema?
Actually, like Christine, I just watched this movie at home with my wife.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because these days in Korea we can see the movie even though they are in the movie theaters, but we can watch that movie at the same time at home.
Oh.
So yeah.
So is it available in the internet?
Yes, available.
Like it's free? It's like on
It's not free.
Not free. We have to pay for it.
Yeah, we have it's like Korean style Netflix. It's like OPP. I don't know exactly the name of the content providers, but there are some providers. So they can provide some current the new released movies right now. So we can pay some money, but it's a little bit cheaper than money for the movie theaters. So
I wish I got it here in Vietnam. It's amazing.
So
New
so
to
Christine, as Christine may know, but I just watched this movie by way of OLED TV, OLED TV. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I think it depends on the movies. I mean, if that movie is very good to see in the movie theater, I mean, the scale is very big and huge, or the blockbuster. Uh, in that case, I just go to movie theater. But if it is not that case, just I enjoy watching at home.
Right.
Yeah.
That's new to me. I mean, and I know that the online service changed the way that we go to the theater and cinema, especially how you have family. You would pick the occasion that you now absolutely want to see certain film in the theater.
Right.
Now, just out of curiosity, did you see Irishman? Did you see in the cinema or on Netflix?
Netflix. Yes.
Right.
Like that. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Right. So just for just out of curiosity again, well, last year, how many movies did you get to see in the cinema?
You go ahead.
But is quite a lot. It must be a big number because here in Vietnam we kind of have a leisure time to go to the cinema because you don't have any other platform like you have in South Korea that I have to pay for the cinema if I want to see some new released the latest movie in the world. So it's my only option.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
And I think of all of us, like for me, I actually don't follow the movie for so long. I was when I was much younger, I was like following movie magazine, and then new movie coming out, I would know like 1 year ahead of time, like this director gonna do this movie and so on. And then I was like, my biggest time in the theater is like James Cameron Titanic 99. That was like I watched the movie. I was like, know that I'm gonna see this movie. I'm gonna know that it's like it win 11 Oscar. I was gonna be like, I take a day off to go to the cinema to watch live show of Oscar ceremony. So that was big. But after that, I stopped following for a long time. I did not, for example, in this case, Parasite, I know nothing about it. And Oscar has been like, Oscar nowadays, like, it used to be the big event to me. And now it's like, okay, I'm just gonna follow some news. And I don't even know the contenders or who are the nominees in category. I have no personal relationship whatsoever nowadays. In the past 2 years that I have personal attachment to the movies that I'm rooting for. It was Braveheart in 1994 and Titanic in 1999. But apart from that, I'm not really involving as much. So I watched Parasite on the plane. So on the airplane, like sitting on the flight and like, oh, okay, pick one of the movie. I've heard something about Parasite, and then,
yeah. Seeing from the title, we just think about a kind of SF movie, right? Not thinking about between the relationship or the severity. It feels like a horror movie.
It's like a horror movie.
Yeah, disaster movie. Yeah, something like that. But it's totally different. It's all like our expectation.
It did gain some reputation, but then I know that as I just consuming information, in passing, and then like I know Parasite is like people like it. I don't know what kind of film it is. I know it's South Korean. I know also the Parasite there used to be a horror manga or anime from Japan called Parasite as well. That's like very cartoonish and being a bit more manga or anime rather than like serious topic as in this film. So I totally understand. Hold on one sec. This meeting will end in 10 minutes. Okay, I'll have 10 minutes and now we're just gonna start another one. Okay. All right. So we get to understand that circumstances that lead to you guys watching this movie. Lee, pass it on to you. You have the first question to ask about, like, what was your curiosity about the movie?
Yeah. Okay. I have tons of questions. So
Let's start. Question.
For Kristen and Key. So how many percent do you think that Parasite is similar to South Korea society? I mean, the gap between the rich and the poor and the living condition there. How many percent do you think?
How many percent they similar to the movie and the reality? They depict that some of the extremely depict. Of course, the disparity between the rich and poor or exists. Not only in Korea, but it happens. It's kind of universal issues and matters. But I could say that this problem, inequality, when it comes to that economic or the wealth is totally big issue in Korea. I could see like that, but I could not tell you how much it's similar to with the movie. Yeah, movie.
But is
Because
there
I've never met those kind of people, kind of people. You know, I've never met the park side, or I've never met the people. I just kind of I'm in a middle class, I could say. So yeah, there's no opportunity to meet the upper class or the lower class for me. But so I don't know their circumstances or situations not very well. Sorry.
yeah, so
But
you
but
said that
they
you're kind of
exist
in
in Korea.
between. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But is there any, you know, a semi-basement like the neighborhood, the poor like this in South Korea?
Yes,
Is there any?
sure. There are so many semi-basement who live in there. Yeah, for a new married couple or somewhat freshman university student when they go when they apart from their parents, they live in that kind of area, or poor families also included in people who live in there. The semi-basement are exist.
Oh, good to hear that. So thank you for your information. Yeah, and for me, you know, one of you know what I like most about the movies is the stories and the metaphor, like the hidden meaning behind a sequence, like the stairs and then the spells, the order, and then the stone, and the code, the Morse code, and even the flood, the water sequence. So how do you think about what is your favorite scenes? What is your favorite metaphor when it comes to, you know, to having understanding about the hidden meanings of the movies? I would like to hear from you guys.
So let's get maybe key this question, and I have 6 minutes.
Okay. I think there are a lot of metaphorical things, symbolic things. One of the memorable things to me is the stairs. The stairs. There are a lot of stairs in the city, and even in the house. I mean, like you said, Lee said, the poor people, poor guys lives in semi-basement. It's very low, and that is located in the very low place. But the Parks family, the rich guys, lives in very high hill, and there are big gap between the rich people's place and the poor people's place. And when the poor family escaping from the rich people in the rainy days, they continuously go down, descending by using stairs, and they keep descending and descending. So there are the huge the descending and ascending by way of stairs. So I mean, this movie's topic is the class difference, and so they are using the stairs image. When you see the table in the living room of the rich guy families, even the table, the design is like stairs. So every spot you can find the stairs, which means the difference between the rich and poor. So it is very interesting to me.
I didn't notice that the table actually representing the stair, but I've heard of that. You know,
Yes. Yeah, right. Yeah.
I need to go back and watch my this movie one more time because I just rented from Google Play Store today, so I watch it one more time today. I need to go back one more time just to see that scene, and when you have the table
good idea.
in the living room to see like how it's similar to the stair.
Right.
Let me stop you guys here for maybe give you guys a break for 3 minutes, and we'll reconvene. I'm just gonna save this session. And we'll see you shortly, folks. Goodbye for now.
Okay.